If you're a woman leader in one of Canada's nonprofits, you probably moved up the ranks without the personal and professional development training to match that climb. And as a result, you might be floundering. You're stuck in that cycle of self-doubt where you feel insecure, incompetent, incapable, and feel like you lack the experience to do the job. What's more, you know that you need the training and development to do it, but you wait. You wait for someone to give you permission or approval or tell you you can take that training or encourage you or support you to take that next step. You hope someone will give you the funds or that the funds will magically appear in your program budget. What's more, you know that you need that training and that development to support you, but you wait. You wait for your boss or your board chair to give you permission to take it or to encourage you or support you or push you in that direction. You wait for someone to give you the funding or for the funding to magically appear in your program budget, or you might have the training budget and you might have somebody that supports you, but you hold off because you have no idea how you would fit this training into your already busy schedule. But here's the thing, if you keep waiting, you'll keep staying. If you keep waiting for something different to happen, you're going to keep staying stuck exactly where you are, unhappy, unhealthy, feeling incompetent, and stuck in survival mode. But here's the thing, it's not that constant state of crisis in your organization that's holding you back. It's you. It's your self-doubt that's getting in the way of you moving forward. Your self-doubt is what's getting in the way of confident and competent leadership. Persistent internal fear and hesitation keeps you stuck in imposter syndrome. You don't believe you can do it. You don't believe others are going to support you, and you don't believe you deserve it. Remember though, if you keep waiting, you will keep staying stuck right where you are. You have to take responsibility for where you are and where you're going. The constant state of crisis mode in your organization is never going to change, so stop waiting for it to. You don't need a ton of time to grow and develop yourself. A few minutes here or there can make an incredible difference, so stop using that as an excuse. You don't need your boss or your board chair or anyone else to give you permission to grow and develop yourself, so stop using that as an excuse too. And you don't need a ton of money to take personal and professional development training. It's affordable and accessible to you right now. Intentional development is your path to success in both leadership and in your life. You, my dear, need to take responsibility for where you are and where it is that you're going. I know that this is not an easy journey. I was in your shoes a few years back. I was struggling to raise my 4 kids, hold my marriage together, work on my degree, and supervising this group of staff over a wide geographical area. In any given day, I could hop in my car, drive 300 kilometers or more, visit multiple sites, return a whole bunch of emails and phone calls, rush home, throw chicken fingers and french fries in the oven so that I could get my kids back out the door for Taekwondo practice. I was falling apart at the seams. I was also really frustrated. You see, I'm an overachiever with high expectations, and so it wasn't good enough for me to do a good enough job at either parenting or leadership. I wanted to be exceptional. And when I wasn't, I started to beat myself up. I told myself that I wasn't leadership material, and I prayed that no one would figure it out. I knew what I was experiencing was not what I wanted to be experiencing. I also knew that I wasn't going to get the personal and professional development that I needed. My organization couldn't fund it. My boss was more concerned about organizational and program development than my personal development. It wasn't that I didn't get any training, but it was piecemeal and it left me feeling like something was missing. So I started to create my own personal and professional development curriculum. I took responsibility for where I was and where I was going, and I intentionally started creating that development path for me so that I could feel successful in both my leadership and my life. I started with books like Cheryl Richardson's and Wayne Dyer's and started to get a better sense of how to create that work-life balance I was craving and do that self-care that I so needed. I took courses from the local college, the Adult Education Society, and any other courses that my organization would send me on. I took what was left of the staff development dollars and I bought books on leadership and management and team building and how to work the room so that I could start to grow and develop myself. And it's when I took that responsibility for where I was and where I was going that I started to really find that development I was looking for and find that path to both leadership and personal success that I was craving. It's time for you to take responsibility for where you are and where you're going. Don't let self-doubt hold you back any longer. Remember, if you wait, you'll stay exactly where you are. You need to intentionally create your personal and professional curriculum, and that will be your path to success in both leadership and in life. But don't start from the beginning. Let me give you a head start. I've created the Training Library, which is an online membership site that is jam-packed full of personal and professional development training that you can take on your schedule. In the Training Library, you will find personal and professional development training that is easily accessible to you, affordable, and practical. You are going to get access to the information, the training, the skills that you need, and the ability to apply them immediately in your life and in your leadership. Here's the deal. Join the training room for $19.97 a month. Choose your courses, your path, your schedule. Remember, if you keep waiting, you'll keep staying stuck in survival mode. Don't let self-doubt hold you back any longer. Take responsibility for where you are and where it is you're going. Intentional development is your path to success in both leadership and in life.